Is NBA. Please explain. Explain why. $100 plus taxes. Okay. A fucking broke ass website that I can't even watch my favorite team on. You broke a reintroduced feature, the multi-view feature. You broke the scores tab, which happens to be the only way to add games to multi-view. You broke the games tab, sometimes claiming there are no games scheduled on a night with at least 8 to 10 games. I just don't know. You know, last night I tried to watch some games. Pulled up my Pistons on the streaming website. To my surprise, there's no game scheduled. Oh, okay. Got you. Huh? Whatever. Open it back up. No game scheduled. All right, fine. So I restart my computer, right? Pull it back up. So I open the games. No game scheduled. But once I opened that one game and tried to add 3 others, there's no game scheduled in the scores tab. In the scores tab. Okay, close the tab. But now it's only showing me in the scores tab the games which were, I think, a 10 o'clock game and something like that apparently didn't happen according to the scores tab. Okay, fine. So I close everything, restart my computer again. Now, I open the app, I open the website, and every time I click watch on a game, it refreshes the fucking tab. That's all it does. That's what the watch button does for me, is it refreshes the tab. That's the only thing I can do apparently on NBA.com. With my $100 League Pass subscription plus taxes. Infuriates me. Technically an app for the consumption of the media that the company creates. And you're telling me I can't even, how am I supposed to do what I want to do? How am I supposed to do what I'm thinking I'm supposed to do? I can't go to the streaming website unless I have 4 tabs open at the same time of the streaming website. Even that doesn't really work because the website doesn't have strong enough, whatever the fucking word is, broadband to host that many tabs at once. It doesn't. So they constantly refresh, or they constantly, close on themselves. The NBA has made it so they are the only way to watch multiple games at once. And it doesn't fucking work. Not even one game. But I am one of the very few people in my friend group who pays for this shit because of this. Because they all know it's fucking broke then. What's the fucking point of doing any of this when even the classic games that they offer are fucking limited? If you want to watch games, it's 2013 to now. They have some classic games available, which we can talk about, basically from from 1990, I think, to 99, from 2000 to 2010. Only the finals, though. Only the finals, and the finals from 2011 to 2023. Not the first round, none of that shit. Nope, just the finals from 1990 to 2023. So if you do want to watch any games from previous to 2013, you either have to get lucky and hope that your team made it to the finals, or you can watch in one of these classic games categories for the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, where they give you probably like 6 or 7 games, with a few like player featured games as well. That's fucking lame as shit for how much we're fucking paying and for how much they have available at their capabilities are to pull shit from tentative with that, though. Let's say like at 88, 89, they have to have as far back as that for sure. I don't believe that the NBA doesn't have that archived somewhere. Not available to the subscribers of your platform is a joke. It's a fucking joke. And you can go look at the stats too, but it's not like you guys aren't aware. No way are you not aware of the 2 most popular advanced stats or just stat websites in the NBA, period. Actually 3, because we might as well include them. Basketball Index, Cleaning the Glass, and Basketball Reference. All who do it better than you. Advanced statistics, you don't go nowhere else except for Basketball Index. I thought they were, turns out, in an email, let me get their wording correct. Their values are stabilized and not a copy and paste of the raw values from the NBA website. The NBA might have different stats than a website such as Basketball Index. Would not be because either is wrong, but because Basketball Index actually calculates theirs differently. You've got Basketball Reference, who is just the most commonly used and easiest to use stat website flat out. I mean, they have all sports, I believe, but since middle school, it is so much fun to just scroll and click and learn on that website. And then there's Cleaning the Glass, which is just a really simple, nice, visually, satisfying website that really knows what they're doing as far as like a easily consumable experience for statistic heavy. And none of those are incorporated in the NBA website. None of those features, skills, focuses. None of that is incorporated. It is just a pure, if you want to watch or pull clips, it's even fucking harder. Even though the only place you can pull certain clips is from the NBA website, such as like, I think it's like rebounds. I think you can only pull rebounds or some shit from the NBA website. Like it's certain things. And that reminds me, another website that is extremely important and is brand new, recent, this past year and a half, 2 years, is Bugalist.fans. That is one of the most like intuitive website developers I've ever seen. Created such an easy fucking clip, like centralized clip database going all the way back to 2013, what the NBA has. And they've done all that, through coding and all that shit. I'm not going to pretend to understand, but I've talked to them, and I really think the NBA website is incorporating these third party, these individual developers, these bigger, incorporating them in their fucking website, because it shouldn't be that fucking hard. It really shouldn't be. Whether it just be extensions from the NBA website into theirs, which honestly might be smarter for the individuals, giving them more, individuality, more separation from the NBA themselves. But without a doubt, before they do any of that, the NBA needs to fix this shit. They need to, number one, no fail, like concern of any other circumstance, get the fucking scores tab working so that we can do multi-view. Because I guarantee I'm not the only person that likes to watch 4 games at once. A lot of people love the idea of watching multiple games at once, given that you schedule 10, 13 games in a day. Number 2 would be to iron out any bugs and issues with signing in and signing out just at random, because that does still happen quite often, which was a bug from last year, where you're just watching a game, or even though you just signed in and get to the website. But that would be the number 2 priority. And then number 3 would be setting up a real customer service portal with real life representatives, human beings. Okay, go over it again. Scores tab, bugs in the main tab, and issues with signing out, and then customer service, real people, year fucking round, because we pay for it for the entire year. All right, that's all I gotta say. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.